Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and this is BlissStudioHobbies. So for this video, I have a diamond painting unboxing, an accessory unboxing for you guys. So I'm going to unbox these diamond paintings. I also have some frames for the diamond paintings and some sealant. So my initial thought for this video was to get budget-friendly diamond paintings that I can seal to see what kind of this sealants work. So I'm going to use this sealant that I got from Amazon, and I'm also going to use my Mod Podge. Today I have never sealed a diamond painting. I've been too terrified of doing so because I don't want to mess my diamond painting up, you know. So I thought I would buy some budget-friendly paintings that are easy to look at and easy to work up so that if something does go wrong, then I don't have to have anxiety about it, right? I also bought some diamond painting frames off Amazon because I wanted to try those out and see how those would look. First things first, let's open up this diamond painting and then we'll get into the other stuff. All right, so I did get these diamond paintings on Amazon. They will be linked down below. I did run them through the 10i database to make sure there wasn't like stolen artwork, and they don't seem to be stolen artwork, so I felt safe in purchasing them. So let's get this open. It should be 2 diamond paintings and everything you need to complete them. All right, so we have our 2 paintings, we have a toolkit, and we have some packs of diamonds. Oh, these are already pre-bagged. That'll make it quicker. That'll make it super easy to kit up and quick for my experiment here. So I did get 2 kits that are 30 by 40. They are more like landscapey kits, simple patterns that are easy to work up so that I can try the sealant. So these are both poured glue, so I'm going to roll them on itself to flatten them out a bit. They have the harder canvas, the budget-friendly canvases, the harder ones. All right, so that did the trick, flatten them out. So I have 2 here. Ooh, I really like this one. So I got both of these kits. They came in a 2-pack. Like I said, I'll link them down below. I have this one with the mountains and the sunshine. I got a pocket full of sunshine. This one is 17 colors. They're both 30 by 40, 17 colors. Love the little sunshine here. These are going to be quick and easy to work up. I'm going to work on both of them so I can use different sealants on each one to see which one I prefer. So I thought I would experiment for myself to see what I like and what works for me. So yeah, here are the 2 diamond paintings. Let's look at the quality of those drills. This is how the drills come. I do like that they come this way in the baggies, especially for budget-friendly paintings. No, I don't prefer to work out of baggies, but when it's like 20-something colors and I'm going to be doing it quickly, it doesn't matter. Sorry for the crinkle. So you get your paper here. So I will use my Xyron sticker maker and make this sticker for easy kitting up. They give you your image. That's a pretty image. And then they give you instructions on that sheet of paper. So these are round drills. This one is the one with 22 colors. So I showed you these canvases together. Let me show you it by itself. This is the one with 22 colors, 30 by 40. Ooh, I love this color palette too. Ooh, it looks like one of the baggies are open. So we have purples and pinks. Ooh, we have greens and blues there. Ooh, pretty pinks. More blues. It's falling on the floor. All right, more purples, pinks. So this is full of purples and pinks, my favorite color palette. Oh, I really like this blush color pink. So pretty. And then white there. So yeah, those are the colors in the first one. That purple pink palette with a couple of greens and blues. I think that's going to turn out really nice. Simple pattern. So here's our second painting. This is the one with 17 colors. Same deal with that sheet. We can make it a sticker. Whites. Ooh, we have more greens. We have an array of blues here. Oh, here's another blue. This one's full of blue. Peach and light brown. And another blue and more peachy color. So 17 colors there. I like this color palette as well. So yeah, guys, here is our second one with 17 colors, 30 by 40. So for these canvases, I did purchase this sealant off of Amazon. I did read some of the reviews, and it was mixed reviews. Every sealant that I looked at was mixed reviews. So I just took a gamble and purchased this one. I will link it down below as well. But before you purchase it, make sure you watch the full video, because the later part of this video, I am going to show my results with this sealant. And I also wanted to open this with you guys. This is those diamond painting frames. I think I got a 2-pack. It's the 30 by 40 diamond painting frames. It holds the 30 by 40 diamond paintings. Hopefully I wasn't cutting anything important. So it's that size frame to give your diamond paintings a finished look. It's the flat frames. Oh, these are the magnetic diamond painting frames. They give you the instructions. Since I did purchase 30 by 40s, I purchased the 30 by 40 frames. The only thing I thought about is the fact that the 30 by 40 diamond paintings don't tend to be true to size. But if this frame is true to size, then we're going to have some white space along the canvas. So we may have to figure out something to do with that in order to not see that dead space there. So, oh, I see. It's the magnetic frame. It comes this way. They give you like little hooks here. All right, so we will look at the one without the instructions and everything in there. So the hooks are just the little hooks that they're like sticker hooks. They give you 2 packs of those. I have stuff everywhere. I'm like, where do I put this? So here is the little, oh, easy magnetic frame. Like it. So I'm going to leave that open, and I'm going to get one of the canvases here. And I'm just going to put it down. So we would have to cut the picture out. So yeah, I will have to cut the picture out in order to do this right. But it seems like it holds the picture. So these canvases are not true to size. This is a 24 by 34. So it's like 6 centimeters off on each side. So same thing with this one. This is a 24 by 34. So it seems like the measurement of the canvases fits the measurement of this, and neither one of them are true to size. So if you're putting a true to size 30 by 40 diamond painting into this magnetic frame, you would possibly have to cut it to size. Now, if I'm using this magnetic frame, you see how it has that film here? I would not seal my diamond painting if I was using the magnetic frame. So I would feel comfortable with the magnetic frame that I would not have to seal it. I typically don't seal anyway, but I wanted to experiment, so that's why I'm doing this. So after I seal this diamond painting, I'm gonna cut it out and put it in the frame. And yeah. I bought these diamond paintings specifically for experimenting, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get off here, work on these diamond paintings, get them completed, and then come back and show you the sealing process, and then we're going to put them in the frame and see how that works up. Let me go finish these 2 diamond paintings, and I will be back to show you the sealing process. See you guys shortly. So hello everyone, I am back. So I am back with the second portion of this video. The first portion I recorded 2 to 3 weeks ago. So I don't even remember what I said in that part of the video. As I pressed record, I'm like, I should have went back to that video and watched it so that I can know what I said so everything can be cohesive. So I apologize if everything's not cohesive, but here we are. I'm already recording, so we're gonna just go ahead and go, right? So I have completed both of these diamond paintings. Here they are. Oops, I dropped the pack of the drills. Here is the first one. So these are like simple landscapes. And then here is the second one. So while we're here, I'm gonna do like a quick little like post review for these paintings. So I completed this one first. I do have to say, I did not really enjoy working on these diamond paintings. I enjoyed this one a little bit more because the drills were a little more regular, but these diamond paintings, they're budget friendly. They're off Amazon, right? I think I told you that in the first part of the video. But they have like guide circles, and they're like white guide circles. I don't know if you can see it in the dark part here. When you look at it up close, you can kind of see it, but far away, like it's meant to be, you can't see it. But I was stressed out because the guide circles were bigger than the drills. So I was trying to finagle all of the drills, especially in the dark areas, because the guide circles are white. I was trying to finagle the drill so that you couldn't see the guide circles, and it was almost impossible to not see those circles. So that's why I didn't like really enjoy it, because I spent a lot of time trying to move the drills around so you couldn't see the circles. On the camera, I'm looking, I don't think you can even see. So I think I was stressing for nothing, typical, right? But it looks good, and they both turned out pretty. It was just like the guide circles. I'm like, oh my gosh, why are these guide circles so big, right? So that was the only thing that was not enjoyable about the canvases. I love the color palette in this one. Also, I was really trying to straighten out this white part so that it didn't look so gappy with the light colored drills and that. So yeah, guys, I had plenty of drills left over in each of the packs. I already showed you the colors, I believe, in the first part, but yeah, I had plenty of drills left over. Only thing left is for me to cut out the little pictures or print out the picture on my little phone printer. Either way, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, and put them in my logbook. But yeah, guys, I have both of these completed. So now we're going to go ahead and work with the sealants. So I have the Mod Podge here, and I have this sealant that I got from Amazon. So I will link the sealant that I got off Amazon down below. And this Mod Podge you can get from any craft store. This is the gloss one. This is the gloss one. So I was going to like watch some sealant videos and see what other people did, but I said no. I want to do my own experiment to see how it turns out and how I like it. You know what I mean? So we are going to get into sealing these diamond paintings and see how they turn up. The other thing is, I think I was reading the listing for this, and it said you do not have to wipe it off, that the drills will be shiny even if you don't wipe it off. And for the Mod Podge, I think I heard someone in the community say that they wipe off the Mod Podge after they paint, after they apply it. So I'm not sure. Let's get into these diamond paintings. I'm going to use the Mod Podge first, and then I'll get into the diamond sealer. I'm just randomly picking which one I'm going to seal with which. All right. So here we go. Here is our painting, and I have our Mod Podge here. I have already poured the Mod Podge in one of these little bowls. I got these little cute bowls from the dollar store. You get 12 in a pack for $1.25. And then I have like a Mod Podge application brush. I did put a couple of drops of water in here so that it can be a little bit thinner. I don't know if that was the right thing to do or not, but we'll go with it. And it says gloss. I don't know if it's going to take, these drills aren't super glossy, so I don't know. We are going to do this and see how it works up. So I'm just going to apply I'm terrified, guys. So I bought these paintings specifically to see how the sealing works on them, but I'm still terrified. I'm like, all this work that you do, and I'm just going to put glue all over it. So there's lots of bubbles in here. I don't know if it's because I thinned it out with water. So I'm just applying, yeah, tons of bubbles. So I don't know, I'm scared, guys. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I am going to wipe this with a wet microfiber towel after. I recommend wiping it with a towel that is lint free. So I added a couple of drops of water to this side, but I think the other side I'm not going to do that with. Oops. And then my brush is wet as well, so let me do this. So the bottom will be with the water, because this is slowly an experiment. And I don't know if this is the correct way or the best way to seal a diamond painting. You know what I mean? If you guys have sealed a diamond painting, let me know your experience down below. So you just apply a generous amount. I probably should have watched a video. I just remember, I didn't watch it. I just remember what I heard people say, like from like chatting and lives and stuff. I can't remember. Maybe it was Crafting with Susie, and we were on a live and she was saying that she uses the Mod Podge. I watched so many people, like, I can't remember who said what. All right, so this doesn't seem to be even. All right, so I have all of that applied. This is the side that I applied with water. And for this top side, I'm not going to use water at all. I'm just going to apply the Mod Podge as is so we can see which side works better. Let me get another bowl. So this will just be the regular Mod Podge so we can see which one works better. So while I do this, let's chat a little bit. Just so you guys know, some companies do not recommend you seal your diamond paintings. I know that for Diamond Art Club, sealing your diamond painting voids the warranty, I believe. So just so you know that. But some people want to seal their diamond paintings when the glue are not as sticky, or when they have popping drills, because the drill field is smaller than the diamonds. So you may get popping drills and may want to seal your diamond painting, or there may be imperfections in the glue and you want to seal, or you just may want to seal because you want to put your diamond painting, hang it up, and you're afraid that the drills may fall off. I've never hung a diamond painting up in my home, so I cannot attest to anything like that. So I think I'm going to, right now I am trying to reorganize my craft room. I just brought another set of drawers and some organizers, so I'm gonna get that going here soon. So I do want to at least hang up one of my diamond paintings. Look how that's sinking into that white. So what I noticed is that there was bubbles with the water, and there's still bubbles without the water. So I don't know if it's going to dry and have bubbles in it or whatnot, but we will surely see. So after I paint this on, I am going to come back in 24 hours and tell you and show you what what happened. And then those magnetic frames that I purchased for this project, I am going to cut the edges off of the diamond painting, which I have anxiety about as well. I've never like cut the edges off of a diamond painting. These diamond paintings I purchased specifically for this project and this experiment, but I don't know. Still kind of like, oh, I spent all that time doing the diamond paintings, which these diamond paintings didn't take that long to complete because it was a lot of color blocking and they're 30 by 40s. Oh, the glue is coming up. So there we have it. We are sealed. I do need to label this. I did the top with no water, the bottom with water, and then just trying to get the excess off so it's not like so much Mod Podge. All right, and as you can see, I got it all in those diamonds. So we're good there. We'll see if it takes the shine out of the diamond painting. So the Mod Podge portion is complete. Here we are. We can see that it applies white, but it should dry clear. Should dry clear. What I'm going to do is take my microfiber towel and wipe one side. So this is the side that I'm going to wipe. Oh, that was so silly. I wiped the non, let me do it this way. This is the water, and then this is the non-water. So this side is the side that I wiped with the microfiber cloth, and the other side I did not wipe at all. So we have no water, no wipe, water, no wipe. I made this so complicated, right? No water wipe, water wipe. So I'm just going to take a moment and label each corner so that I can remember that. And then I'll come back and we'll work with the next sealant. So we have water versus wipe. So I have it all labeled and we're going to move on to the next one. So I'm going to store this flat for 24 hours and we'll come back and see what we have. All right, so here is our next painting and we have this diamond painting sealer. It says portable bottle, sponge brush head, fast curing, permanent protection, safety material, and it stays shiny. So it's saying that we don't have to wipe this one because it stays shiny. Here is a notice here. You can read that. Pause the screen and read it if you like. And then non-stick hands, quick drying, bright and clear, safe and non-toxic. So let's get this open. All right, so here it is how it comes out of the box. It has some instructions. How to use. Please squeeze out the right weight. Please note that do not over squeeze. The purpose of this step is to ensure that all diamonds are flat and locked tight to the canvas adhesive. After that, apply the sealer evenly to your diamond painting surface. Sealer will go on a little white at first and look a bit like glue, but it will become transparent as it dries. Then leave it to dry. Wait at least 30 minutes for fully cure. And then it has some instructions. Place the finished painting on the table flatly, squeeze the bottle gently, and apply the glue evenly on your painting with a sponge head, and wait for the glue to be completely cured. And it says it cures in 30 minutes. So let's get this open. We have to puncture that. We'll put our brush head back on. So before I went to seal these, I did like try to straighten out the drills and I rolled it flat so that none of the drills can come up. But the glue on this canvas was good quality and had no problems like with the drills coming up or anything like that. So for this, we're going to do it the same way. I'm not going to add water to anything because this sealant is just the sealant. So I'm going to seal the whole thing, and then I'm going to wipe one side with water and one side without water. It says that you don't need to wipe it after, and that it'll stay shiny, but I guess we will see, right? So then I'm going to squeeze. All right, so it comes out clear like that. And it says to apply an even amount. Okay, it's going on clear. Okay, I just might like this. Okay, I like the application of this a little bit better than the Mod Podge because of course we have that sponge applicator on here. The only thing is it's kind of hard for me to see where I've already applied the glue because it is clear. I really like how this is going onto the diamond painting. Now on Amazon, I looked at so many sealers and they all like had the same claims. And I just looked at reviews, and some of the reviews, I always look at reviews when I buy something, right? But some people leave reviews and they're quite ridiculous. And like they'll write a review and I'm like, it says in the instructions like not to do that. So, but you know, that's neither here nor there because I'm going to wipe one side of this painting and in the instructions it said you didn't have to, right? So, but I wouldn't leave that in my review if something gets messed up and I chose to wipe the painting, right? I'm just rambling, making conversation as I seal this. I think I have enough sealant on it now. I'm pretty sure the whole thing is sealed pretty good here. I'm not squeezing any more sealant out at this point. I'm just making sure it's all even. This was much easier than getting a bowl for the Mod Podge and all of that. And it did say, wipe the brush. It talks about rinsing your hands with water. It's non-toxic. It talks about sealing, putting the cap on it and storing at like 32 degrees or whatever, or below 32 degrees, or it will freeze. Oh, yeah, that's the point of freezing. It may freeze and then you won't be able to use it again. So I think we have a good amount on here. Oop. So I'm just going to look, make sure. Yeah, this goes on clear, and I don't think there's going to be, I see a little, when you look up close, you can see where you were heavy on it to spread it out. But yeah, it went on clear. I don't think we're going to have an issue with it. I'm going to wipe this side with my wet cloth. I got these microfiber towels at the Dollar Tree and I love them. You can use them for so many things. And of course I bought pink for my craft room, right? So there, I wiped that side. Can't tell the difference. When I wipe the Mod Podge, you could tell the difference between the sides. But here you can't tell the difference between the side I wiped and the side I didn't wipe. I'm going to go hurry up and take this off and rinse the sponge so that it doesn't dry out and put the cap on, and then I'll be right back. So yeah, guys, so here are the two paintings. I have them both sealed. Mod Podge, and then the diamond sealer over here. As you can see, the Mod Podge, you can tell which side I wiped and which side I didn't. This should all dry clear. And on here, you can't even tell which side I wiped and which side I didn't. So I have everything labeled so that I know which side I wiped and which side I didn't. I'm going to let this one dry for 30 minutes and come back. And then I'm going to let this one dry for like 24 hours and come back and tell you what I thought of each sealing method. So thank you for joining me for this experiment. I will see you guys in just a few seconds. Well, hello everyone. I am back and we have sealed both of our diamond paintings and they are ready for review. So for this diamond painting, I used the Mod Podge, and then for this diamond painting, I used the diamond painting sealer. This sealer did say that it dried after 30 minutes. I was going to record after 30 minutes, but I'm like, I might as well wait and save my thoughts until the other one dries. So I did touch this one at that point, and it did seem to be dry, but I waited to record till now. So at 30 minutes, I touched this one. It was more like 40, 45. I came back, and this one did seem to be as dry as it is now. So let's get into the review. So if you guys remember, it was a couple of seconds ago, so I'm sure you remember. It was a full day for me. For the Mod Podge one, this is the one we used the Mod Podge on. And again, I used the gloss Mod Podge. They come in different sizes. You can get this at any craft store. So this one, I used the Mod Podge. What I did is the bottom, I mixed with a couple of drops of water. It wasn't quite half and half, but it was just a little bit of water to thin it out. The top, I didn't use any water in the Mod Podge at all. This side, I did not wipe with the wet towel after, and this side I did. By looking at this diamond painting, you can't tell which side I used water, which side I wiped, which side I did this or that to. It all looks uniform in the end. It is completely dry. It's been a day. It's completely dry. It is still flexible. When I bend it, you don't get like the cracking. I thought maybe there would be like some cracking. There's no cracking. I can see that there's like sealant in between, and then you know when you touch in between and sometimes you can feel the sticky. I don't feel that, so I think this is a good sealant method, the Mod Podge. I'm gonna get a diamond painting pin and try to move the diamonds. All right, so I grabbed the first pin that I could find. I believe this is a Diamond Art Club pin, actually. The diamonds, you can still move them, but they do seem to be on there really good. Yeah, but I can still like force them to move. So there is that. The drills are still really sparkly. Both sides are sparkly, actually. It doesn't, like, both sides, all four squares look just the same to me. Again, this is a side that was not wiped with the water. This side was. This top portion had regular Mod Podge, and this portion had the Mod Podge with the water. So all four sides is something a little bit different, but they all look uniform and they look the same to me. And I think if you want to use this as a sealant method, it doesn't take away the shine. Actually, it looks a little more sparkly than it did before. It's kind of hard to catch shine on film, but it is shiny, a little more shiny than it was before. Yeah, I think it's a good method. So there is the Mod Podge one. And here is the second one when we use that diamond painting sealer on. I will link that sealer in the description box down below. I did purchase it off Amazon. I believed it was about $10. This one, actually, I'm going to compare the two in just a moment. But for this one, it came out clear. You can move it. I hear what seems like a little bit release, but I don't hear cracking. You know, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but it sounded like cracking, but I don't see any cracking anywhere when I did this. So this one is stiffer than the Mod Podge one. The Mod Podge one is a flexible This one is a little more stiff, but it's still flexible. It's still flexible. It didn't take away the shine. This side we wiped with water, and this side we did not. You cannot even tell. Both sides still look shiny. Let me try to move a drill so I can still move the drills. Just a little bit harder, but I can still move the drills. I don't think any of these drills will necessarily fall off, and I do think that this is a good sealing method as well. It looks pretty sturdy with all the drills here. So yeah, I'm just wanna roll it up a bit, really trying to make sure, yeah, no cracking or anything. Just because I heard that cracking initially, yeah, no cracking or anything when I roll it up. I can see where I was a little bit heavy on the glue here. Like I could see a little bit in between the drills, but I mean, that was me being heavy on the glue. The drills have a lot more shine to it after the sealer as well, so it didn't take that shine away. There are no ABs in these two kits, so I should have like popped some ABs in here so I can see how the sealant will look on ABs. I guess that will be my next adventure on sealing, right? I'll have to do a diamond painting with ABs and see how that works up, because there's no ABs in here with that coating for us to see if the shine is affected when you use a sealant. So yeah, guys, I am pleased with both of these. I will tell you, let's compare the two. I will say that now that you look at the two, I can kind of tell that they were sealed differently. The Mod Podge here, it dries clear, but it looks like there is a sheen over the painting that was not there before. And this one, it just looks like clear sparkles, you know what I mean? So there does look to be a faint sheen on these drills, both sides, even the side that I wiped with water, as compared to it was before. And this one seems a little more matte than it was, you know, a little more matte as compared to the one with the Mod Podge. But I think they both turned out great, and they are both good alternatives to sealing a diamond painting if you don't feel comfortable with the glue, or if you don't want to get like little dog hairs or cat hairs or dirt in between your round drills, because the round drills are round and they don't take up that entire surface of the glue. So that's why some people like to seal their diamond paintings, to keep them clean and to eliminate that exposed glue. So there we have it. We have two different sealants that we experimented with. I am pleased with both. I think for my preference, I would probably use the diamond painting sealer because it's pricier. This was like $3, $4, right? Maybe $6. Actually, I don't, because this is the bigger bottle, but you can get a bottle of Mod Podge from the dollar store, right? I have in the past. So that price as compared to like a $10 bottle, right? And this was easy to use. It comes with that little sponge. It was really easy to use that sponge. I did take this sponge off when I was done, and I rinsed it completely off, and my sponge is still soft. If you don't do that, I believe that it will harden on there and make it difficult for you to seal another painting after. But I did take that sponge off and I rinsed it completely off so that there was no residue, so that my sponge didn't dry out and I can move on to seal other diamond paintings. And of course, for this one, I used the Mod Podge brush. I used this Mod Podge brush. I did rinse it out completely, but the brush is hard. All you have to do is wet it and it'll soften back up. But I did use a Mod Podge brush, but you don't necessarily need a Mod Podge brush. You can use any paint brush. I would use one that bristles didn't come off easily so that you don't have bristles in between your painting there. But yeah, I think any brush will work for this project. So yeah, guys, that is our sealing diamond paintings. Let me know down below if you've ever sealed a diamond painting, what you used and what you thought of it. So that's the sealing portion. The second portion, which I did show you guys initially, are these magnetic frames. So let me move this out of the way. So I also bought magnetic frames to fit these canvases so I can see how I like them and let you guys know how they work up for me. So the magnetic frames, they are supposed to fit canvases that are 30 by 40s. They come just like this. You put your painting in there, and this is a magnet. It clips together, and it gives you like hanging instructions on here. Am I gonna hang these up? Probably not, but I did want to see how, I did want to do a trial and see how the magnetic frames work up. They do give you like a little instruction card here. I will link these frames down below as well. So let's see. One thing I noticed with these frames, it says it fits a 30 by 40, but it fits a 30 by 40 that's not true to size. So I do want to, let's take this one. I do want to get this in here, but as you can see, I will have to cut this. So I am going to cut around my washi tape. All right, so we have that cut out. I don't know why, but I was so nervous to cut this because I've never like cut a diamond painting off before. I never cut the edges off before. So that made me a little uncomfortable, but I did it. Also, these diamond paintings are not true to size. They are, the whole canvas is 30 by 40, and the drill area is a little bit smaller than the 30 by 40. So I did want to mention that because I don't think I mentioned that when I was explaining about the frame. The frame isn't true to size, and neither is the diamond painting. So I even had to cut a little bit further because neither one of these are true to size. So if you want this to sit in there a certain way, make sure you measure and cut according to your measurement for the frame. So I used washi tape that kind of matched the painting because I knew it was going to be exposed a little bit inside the frame. So there we go. The magnet, oh, the magnet part works just fine. I probably will cut a little bit more off to make it more uniform along the edge. But yeah, it's in the frame. The magnet works. It seems to work just fine. The painting looks good. Actually, it doesn't take away from the shine when it's underneath the magnet. I wish you guys could see that shine on camera, but it's just as shiny, and the clear film on this doesn't take away from the shininess of the painting. So I am going to see, when I pick this up, the painting does not fall out, so the magnet is working. The magnets don't seem to be that strong. They're those black magnets, but when I pick this up, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So you just have to make sure you cut along the edge so that your painting fits inside of the magnets and not on the magnets. Also, if you're not using washi tape for your edges, you can also paint your borders with paint or anything like that. Because this isn't true to size, that border around the edge will show a little bit. So yeah, guys, I'm pleased with the magnetic frame. If I had a diamond painting that I was going to hang on my wall or give as a gift, I might use the magnetic frames actually, because they seem to be working. They seem to work pretty good. So yeah, I got the 2-pack. They come in 4-packs and 6-packs and what have you. So you can choose the pack that's best for you. I don't know if they come in different sizes. This is the 30 by 40. This is the one that I initially saw. So I'm not sure if you can get them in other sizes, but I will link this one down below so you guys can check it out. I was so happy to experiment with this. I was a little terrified because I do have a diamond painting that's a little more expensive that I wanted to seal because like some of the drills were popping off and the glue wasn't as sticky in areas. But I wanted to experiment with kits that were like budget friendly, that I like, if they got a little messed up, I wouldn't like be bummed out, you know. But yeah, guys, that's enough rambling, and that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you love diamond painting, crafting, and all things hobbies, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos with a friend. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.